Alright, I hit the live button, and so the live stream has now started. Today I've made a new setup for the whole live stream. I can see Tilly Woodley in the chat. Hello, welcome. I've made new graphics, and I've made a couple new scenes to make it easier to do the live stream and also more interesting for you to watch. And so, for example, with the push-ups, with the Patreon notifications, I'm now clicking a button here. It'll change the scene to a scene that is pretty much the same as here. But there's a push-up thing there, and there's different scrolling text, for example. But let's head back to the welcome screen here. I can see the Bart Beer. I can see Evan, Gotcha, Crystal. Hey, welcome. I'm glad to see you all. Joey, welcome. Hey, hey, hey. As you can see, I'm decorated with all the Pokemon plushes we have in the apartment. Subscribed? Whoa, where did you come from? Did you come from Twitter or Discord or what? Frank, Insane Junior, hey, welcome. I'm currently sitting in Twin Leaf Town, listening to some music and playing with my Turtwig plush. Gotcha says, I'm gonna watch you destroy some people. That's good. I'm excited for that too. Just like that. Sean, hello to you. Haven't been here for a couple of months, says Joey. It's been a couple of months since I had live streams and videos, so that's perfectly understandable. But yeah. You wish you had your 3DS? Where is it? Tilly says I love your Pokemon plush. It's quite adorable. This was bought on the Pokemon Center in Sunshine City, which is a small part of Tokyo. And I like how the camera just instantly like autofocused on the plush. That's really good. Yeah, I don't know, like the way that I had my other setup before, like I spent the whole day, a couple days ago, just reorganizing my whole closet and the desk area here and my things, and it's so much more effective now. I'm very happy. Will you be doing this again? Oh yeah, every week. Just come back next weekend and we'll have a battle. Joey says, I haven't been playing on my 2DS recently other than for Miitopia and Tomodachi Life, not Pokemon. I've been too invested in my Switch. I understand. But maybe it's time to bring out Pokemon Sun Moon, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, any of those, and dust it off and get that 3DS some usage. The Gamer Bro says, I'm at my grandma's and I didn't bring my 3DS. I understand. Well, no problem. Let's see here. Frank Green, I've caught every Pokemon now. In which game? In all of the games, or in Let's Go Pikachu, Ultra Sun? Yeah. Will you do it during the week? I don't think so. And the reason for that is it's just... yeah, time zones are not nice to us in that way. Let's see here. Bazinga, hello to you. Welcome to the live stream. Gotcha Trainer says, by the way, you have Ultra helped me get through my journey. I beat the game with your help. If you don't remember me, I am Pokemon Trainer. That's very nice of you. I'm very glad that I could be of any guidance on your journey. But I'm curious, since you used the word Ultra in all caps, is it in Pokemon Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon that I helped you? Because I did cover a lot of things in Pokemon Sun and Moon, and then I covered a lot of things in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, and then last November I did Let's Go, and so, yeah. Joey says I have Sun and Ultra Moon. Yeah, you can use any of those 4 games. I don't use any Ultra Beasts, and so it doesn't matter. How long will you stream this? Usually I like to keep the streams to 2 hours or less, and so around 2 hours, but not more. Yeah. Tech9 says, I'm new here. Hello. Nectarine Emulator is also here, so welcome to you both. Frank Green says, all the Game Boys, Ultra Sun and Moon, and finally got a Mew. That's impressive. Like you have a living Dex or something in Ultra Sun? If so, that's very impressive. Congratulations. Joey says, you've helped me catch a lot of Pokemon. That's good to hear, Joey. Gotcha Trainer says, yes sir, Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon and Sun and Moon on. Yeah, that's good. Gamer Bros, yeah, I remember finding you when I was trying to find out how to evolve an Eevee into something. Yeah, that's good. That was my phone charger. Nate says, how can I battle you? That's a good question. If you head to the chat right now, you'll see a link that I'll post. And I can actually post things using my new keyboard and not have it like be all crazy, so that's good. Gamer Bro says, if I can... whoa. Oh, if I can somehow battle you, can I use legendaries? So if you want information on how to battle, you click the link here, and then all information will be there. I see the Bart Beer, hello to you, welcome. Your videos help me catch Pokemon, that's awesome. Hello to you, Bolt. Welcome to the live stream. Does anyone have a Panpour or Pansage I can have? I would recommend you to head over to NPC HQ, the Discord server. Maybe someone has a link that they can put in the chat here. I don't have one currently. And then you can head to the Pokemon Ultra trade chat and then see if someone's active. I have a team full of legendaries. Well, it depends on what kind of legendaries. Just go to the Battle Me page and then see which Pokemon are allowed. Bazinga says, I've been playing Fire Red on my 2DS and I am just... Fire Red? How does that work on the 2DS? It has been a long time since I've been in one of your live streams. Thank you, Dark Venom. I'm very glad you wanted to come here today. I hope you'll have a good time. Blazer, hello to you. Gotcha Trainer, same here, bros. I tried to get an Eevee to evolve into Umbreon, and he helped me do it. So many people have issues with the Umbreon and Espeon evolutions because of Sylveon, because they mix affection with happiness, and they don't get Espeon. They get Sylveon instead. What's your thoughts on the Pokemon community drama? My thoughts is that every time something happens, it just increases my interest in just keeping to myself and pumping out videos of my own interest. So if I want to make some how-to videos on Pokemon, I'm doing that. I don't really look at the other content creators. Though I do have a couple of content creators that I do like watching. Yeah. Logan says, what starter are you having in Pokemon Sword and Shield? Team Grookey for sure. I like my grass starters. Yeah. I have 3 boxes full of legendary Pokemon. How do we play against you? Says Kaspar Lee. You can go to this link right here. It's my website. And I've listed the Pokemon that you can use and how to send a battle request. It's a whole how-to on the page. So just click there, head over, and all the information will be there. How do we battle you? It doesn't say. That is because we haven't fully moved over here, which is the battle page. But I was thinking I could just interact some with the chat first, because it seems that people are still coming, and then answer some of your chat messages. But yeah, just click the link and then that's good. Did you name your Lunala or Solgaleo when you first played Sun or Moon? I don't think so. I don't have a tendency to nickname my Pokemon. I also triggered, I thought I got Espeon, but my Eevee had Baby Doll Eyes, so so it evolved. I understand, yeah, the fairy type move. That's funny. It works amazing with a stick instead of the D-pad. Whoa. I don't really know what that was the comment for, but... You are literally the most useful YouTube every time I need to know where a Pokemon or item is, you have a video. Thank you. You're welcome, LP. I'm very glad I could be of any help to you. And yeah, I tried to cover as much as the game that I would find interesting to cover. Like, obviously, I haven't done every item and every Pokemon and every location for whatever, but I just run through the game, make a couple hundred videos, and then when I feel okay with that, I move on to something else. What is your favorite mythical, says Tilly Woodley, and I think maybe we can save up some of these questions for later, because I have made this Q&A page, which is pretty much similar to this, but it's like the scrolling text is a little different, so maybe later we could have a Q&A session. I can ask you some questions, you can ask me some questions, we can have a good time. But I think it's time to jump over to the 3DS here, and we'll have some battles. So if you would like to have a battle with me here live, you can go to nirthpanther.net/battleme, and what that will do is that it will send you to a how-to page with different boxes of information that you need in order to have a battle and send a battle request. I put up the page to make it more efficient for me and also to have a good system for it. And I'm just gonna quickly reorganize my pages here, and we should be good to go. So I have a battle request here from Tilly, the Bart Beer, Dark Venom, and Bullet Punches. Alright. So I can just add some friend codes and then we'll see what happens. I have also added this up next. You can see the insert person if I am pointing down here, right under the 3DS screen. I'm gonna update that text as we go, because a lot of people are like, hey, who's next? And so we can just have it there. When I was stuck on Pokemon Silver Gold, I searched up Nirth Panther Pokemon Silver guides. That's awesome. Yeah, I forgot I did Pokemon Silver and Gold. Those were good games. I wish I did more of those, but I sold my capture card, and so I would have to buy it again on the new capture card. Yeah. So let's see here. I wonder if I have the utility, but I'm just gonna add you for... I can't remember. I feel like I've seen this friend code before. Yeah, I got you added, Tilly. Oh, maybe I can do like this so you can see. In case I do an error of sort, and you can like point it out, like, this is why this friend code doesn't work and why it does not exist. Yeah, already got you, Bart. We can go over to Dark Venom, and thank you so much for doing the dashes between the friend code 4-digit intervals. Some just type out the whole 12 numbers in one go, and it's like impossible to read. And I got you Dark Venom as well. This is good. Let's see, Tech 1350, 1310, and 6290. I'm now friends with Tech, and we'll have some battles. So I had this Ultra Sun live stream having battles with you last week as well, and it was like a lot of fun, so I've been very excited for this live stream, so much so that I made the whole new layouts and everything. Yeah, I already have you, Bart. I know it's very likely that I do, but as I tend to repeat, there's a 100 friend code limit on the 3DS, and so I just delete whenever I hit that number and have to add new ones. So I don't know who I'm deleting, and I don't want that to be an issue, so I'm just double checking. I smell bacon and eggs in my kitchen. Mom, give me all the bacon and half the eggs. That's awesome. I love bacon and eggs. I got a very precious memory of that in the US. I want to get into competitive Pokemon battling, but I suck, says Tech9. If I was to recommend you one of the videos that I've done on that topic, it is the Pokemon stats video. If you go in the search bar and do Nirth Panther Pokemon stats, you'll find a 43-minute long video, and it's like categorizing all the main topics of competitive play, and I just broke it down like that and made a whole long thing. So maybe that is a good place to start. But yeah, I'm watching Pokemon The Rise of Darkness. Is that a film? I assume so, but if not, I have no idea. I don't really know the titles of the films. Let's see here. I call my Eevee Elder Guru. I don't understand Dark Venom, I'm sorry. Or just join the NPC HQ and the NPC Versus. Alright. What is your favorite sweeper for competitive play? That has to be Slurpuff. Slurpuff is a legendary Pokemon. It's not a legendary Pokemon, but it's a legend when it comes to sweeping. You can do so many silly things with Slurpuff, it's scary. Some of my Pokemon aren't fully evolved yet. That's just how it goes sometimes. You just have to play through the adventure and level up and all that. Get the items. Eevee is a dog. Carson Klumpner, thank you for the battle request. And Gamer Bros, what's your favorite Ultra Beast? I think if the chat is this active, maybe we can save questions like that for a Q&A session, because I put up this Q&A page and then we can like do that later, because I find that I can't focus on the game and the chat and everything at once, so I was trying to make the most value out of those different parts of the live stream by separating them a little. But if you have questions, just come with them, and then if they're really good questions that I feel like I could talk a lot about, then maybe we can save those for later. And so I've sent Dark Venom here a battle request, and I see that Bowley is live, is online in the game, so I'm gonna put up Bowley here. Bowley is up next, and I'm gonna take a small sip of water. Thank you for linking the video, Logan. I appreciate that. Normal rules. Logan says, it is very hot where I am. Where are you? Are you in... I was about to say Australia, but there's about to be wintertime there, right? Or at least cold. And also I saw Scythe up here. I forgot. It was just a hi, I think. Sleepy. Yeah, I know the Australian time zones can be a little harsh. Let's see here. Will you do streams where you play viewer levels when Super Mario Maker 2 comes out? Oh yes. If you've seen in the NPC HQ, I'm definitely going to do that. I want to make my own stages and challenge you to play them. I want to take on your stages and play those. And then I also want to see if we together can find like insane stages that none of us have made, but that are like really popular, and that we can see if we can beat. Bazinga. Just to be sure you got my question. I don't really know what you mean by that, Bazinga. You're in the UK? How hot is it there? It says the website is under maintenance. not good. Let's see if I can bring it up. I'm able to access it on my computer. Let's see if I can do it on my phone. I plan on making some levels for you, Daniel. You shouldn't just make them for me, but also for the community over there on Discord. I can access the Battle Me page on my phone as well. Let's see if I can bring up the forum. It works here. So I don't know. Maybe you can just try on the computer or something else. Hey, did you get that request, by the way, Panther? Let's see. Let's see here. I can refresh the page. I've got a request from Tilly, Bowley, Dark Venom, Tech, Carson, and Parsival, Sun, and Deathbreaker. Oh no! I forgot to choose a Pokemon. I'm sorry, Dark Venom. I messed up. Can we do it again? Like, do a rematch? I got too distracted. $24 degrees? That's insane. Here it's like 10, maybe? Can I use my battle ticket after Dark Venom's battle? Yeah, sure. Though I think when I've put up the up next now, I think the way that works is that we can do you after Bowley. Does that work? Let's check the weather app. Here in Bergen, it is 14 degrees Celsius. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, Dark Venom. Let's get to it. Whoa. Let's see here. Alright, so Dark Venom here has a Snorlax, a Gallade, an Eevee, Registeel, I can't remember the names of the two others. Shedinia? No, it's not Shedinia. I don't know. Somehow, whenever I live stream, I tend to forget all the names of the Pokemon, but then if you ask me afterwards, I'm like, I know them all. Okay. Maybe that's arrogant to say, but no, okay. Crystal's favorite title is System Settings. Really? Ninjask and Excadrill. You're right about that, Frank. Excadrill, yeah. I hope you have a good battle, says Dark Venom. I agree. I hope you'll enjoy the battle here. Wait a second. This is some sort of Z-move shenanigans. Okay. Good luck to you too. Thank you, Logan. I appreciate it. Yeah, let's... Sorry about the baby goats. It's just scary with the Z moves. Because somehow they got, you get like an automated copyright strike because the content here is the same as in a trailer. And so that's also why I have the town themes. And so in just a second or two, I'll take back the screen and then we'll begin. Censor goats, oh yeah. We actually named one of the baby goats here Abby. And if you do this, you can do NPC Abby, and there's a goat emote. Baby goats are more interesting than Z moves anyway. Alright, let's take off the goats. And what happened was Eevee got +2 in everything, and that is intimidating, so I think I'm gonna try using King's Shield. Maybe I can take down its attack. No, it's using Baton Pass. That's not good. I should have predicted that. Oh no, I'm finished. This Gallade is gonna mess me up. It's gonna be Mega Gallade too. And I think it has some sort of priority move. It has to. I went for a Shadow Sneak, and so it'll be interesting to see what happens with that. I'm first, and I don't think it can miss, so let's see how much damage it can do. Oh, that's not good. Zen Headbutt. That's not very effective, but it's stab +2. I'm still disappointed you changed the... Yeah, I messed up on the keyboard, Linus. I have never owned a Mega Gallade. Oh no. That was a good move on his part. Uh-oh. I think I'm gonna try and see what I can do with my Togekiss, because my Togekiss is faster, I believe. So, unless something not cool happens, I think I should be good. There's the 5% chance I'll miss. No, it's faster? Why Leaf Blade? Just to show off? Critical hit? Wait, how's Mega Gallade faster than my Togekiss? Is it a speed tie? I'll have to figure this out later, but that is not good. Uh-oh. Dark Venom is... Oh, it's +2 speed because of the Eevee. And that's also why the Aegislash move didn't hit at all. Oh, goodness. I forgot about the Eevee. That's why this is so broken. This is a good strategy, Dark Venom. You're gonna beat me so hard. And I don't know why I didn't do Aqua Jet. That was a mistake. Well, thank you for the battle, Dark Venom. I don't think there's any way for me to recover. Just here for a few minutes, then I gotta go. I understand, Liquid. I hope you'll have a good time while you're here. Linus asks how everyone's Easters is going. So far it's been good for me. I'm gonna have a good thing tomorrow. And then I think that's it for me, really. Don't really celebrate it. I understand. Man, you did this one day after I restarted my game. I did it last Sunday too, so I don't know. Oh goodness, if I somehow survive this... No, why did you switch out? That's not good. You had the advantage. You could have just one-shot every Pokemon I had. Oh, you're just playing with me? Huh. How do you find out what Pokemon are restricted in the 1v1? Yeah, just go to the website. It's good to have a website like that in this case. I think that was too big of a hit for me to recover from. Oh, goodness. I don't know why I switched on that turn. That made no sense. I think I got too excited about my power-up punch. It must recharge. This is my time. Do I risk it for the biscuit or what? Ah, I'm not gonna win anyway. Let's see if I can take out the Naruto. Oh, yes. Let's see what the Lopunny can do. No reaction. Andy, don't do it. Wait, what? Bartorino, Naruto. Speed of sound? It's faster than me, isn't it? No, it's the speed boost. No focus sash? That's good. Frank says, have you seen Muse Z-move? I don't know. He reacted. I'm making a mono water team at the moment. That's interesting. Which Pokemon are you going to have, Linus? Excadrill. Power Punch is super effective. Last Resort is not very effective. Hang on. Power Punch base 40, so it's 80 in comparison. Last Resort is 140, which becomes 70. So Power Punch is actually more powerful in this case. I'm +2. It's a one-shot, and now I'm +3 in attack. Swampert. Mobile kind of sucks since my chat just won't show the latest message, and it removes my keyboard if I try to show it. So, do you mean like when you want to reply to a message? Because I think the chat here is pretty real time. Like if you look at the chat beneath me in the video area, then I think it should be pretty yeah, like real time. Let's see here. If Gallade has a priority move, then it's over for me. If not, I'll take out the Gallade. I'll take out the Gallade. Will that backfire? Glisopod, Gyarados, Swampert, Pelipper, Marina, Milotic. How many battle lists versus... Same with Registeel as with Excadrill. Let's see what the +3 power punch Mega Lopunny can do to the Steelix, which I believe has a 150 base defense. Frank says, alright Daniel, thanks for everything, but I'm out. Sounds good, Frank Green. I hope you had a good time here. Good game. You've beat me. Really? You had me with the Mega Gallade. I don't understand why you didn't just punch through my whole team. You had +2 in speed and +4 in attack. You should not have given up that advantage. Why was it that you switched out? Dark Venom. I'm very interested in hearing that. And we've made it to Johto, by the way, with the themes here. Where's the fun in that? I don't know. I don't know. Let's finish the Eevee here with a final last resort. Are you having some battles? I don't really know what's going on with the chat here. Alright, thank you so much, Dark Venom, for the battle. You had me, so I don't know what happened. Oh yeah, that's just how it goes. Alright, so next up is either Bowley or Linus, depending on who will send me a battle request here. If I found Bart, I'm gonna send him a battle request, but if not, we'll do Linus. I can see any of you, so you have to send me a battle request. Joey says, I hope I get a battle in. Miguel, thank you. I should be getting a new 3DS today? Really? Good luck with that, I hope that goes well. I was actually thinking yesterday about how I think actually getting a 3DS now in 2019 can potentially be a good idea. Like, you have so many good games being sold for $20 new in the stores, like Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, and all those. On top of, like, so I got my Japanese 2DS in Japan for around $60 used, and I think that was maybe a little expensive, but that was sold to me by a store. Like, I purchased it in a store, and then the store somehow bought it from someone again. So I'm sure you can find like a used 2DS for like $40, and then each game is like $20 new, so maybe you can find some cheap games. But yeah, they're so much cheaper now too. I know, like if you had $100, you could basically get a pretty much new console with 4 games that are really good. And it's portable. You can just put it in your pocket if you have big pockets, or a jacket or something, or just in your backpack. I know that the Switch is portable too, but it's bigger to hold. It's bigger in your backpack. You can put it in your pocket. Yeah. Logan says, join our NPC Discord server, and he has a link there. Thank you for that. Linus or Bowley, you can both send me battle requests inside the game here. I see Bowley, I can send you one. Just stop by to say hi. Hi Sidian, glad to see you. I hope you're doing well. I'm sending you a battle request, Bart. Alright, my minutes are up, so I gotta go. Have a nice stream, everyone, says Liquid. Yeah, have a good day, Liquid. I know it's like Easter time, so a lot of people may be busy. And I'm also streaming earlier than normal. And so, that's the thing. You're stuck in Pokemon X again? How is that possible? It's so linear. Carson says, I've never battled you. Yeah, I do try to challenge people who I haven't seen in the stream before. And then, if not that, the people that have come, like, over and over again and have never battled, but yeah. Usually I get to do 5 battles, during the 2-hour live streams. And so we'll see what happens with that. But Lanu says, I need to get my Pokemon back from Crystal and do some last minute training first. For the battle here in Ultra Sun, or? Team Flare's hideout in Geosenge Town. It depends on where you are in the game, because I know there's one in Lumio City, and then, yeah, something's happening in Geosenge Town at some point. Alright, so the Bart Beer has a Galvantula, a Nihilego, Blaziken, Tapu Lele, Thundurus, Therian form? No, just Thundurus. And then Tangrowth. Ace of Duidos. Good morning. It's afternoon over here, but... Alright, let's select the Pokemon. Carson, let's see here. If Tech is still here, Bullet Punches. Tilly. I think Tilly, didn't we battle last time? If so, I think I would like to add some more friend codes of people that I haven't seen here before. Bullet Punches, I'm still here. I was just making teams. I understand. Alright. Yeah, I'm just getting a good overview here. Yeah, Protect, that's standard. If somehow this Mega Blaziken is special, then that would be pretty good. But Tilly, being early like that is a really good thing. High Jumper, oh goodness. If I hit the Blaziken with a Psychic... Oh, he's gonna Baton Pass? Did he have a Dark type? No. Something's getting hit. I hope it's Nihilego. If it's Nihilego, it'll get one shot. Logan says, Nirth Panther, how can I show you my Mimikyu plush? If you head over to NPC HQ, you can take a picture of it and you can post it in Ask Nirth, and then I'll look at it after the live stream. It's Krell says, I'd like to battle. How can I request? You can head over to this website. I put up a page there to help me organize everything, so you'll find all the information needed there. Psychic. Does that mean that it's even more powerful? Maybe? Let's see here. I don't think he had a dark type. Nope, and that was a mistake. I think this is the only Pokemon that resists Psychic, and this is good. Joey says, I requested, and if I battle you today, I'll lose, but it's for funnies. It's okay. Just come here to have a good time. That's the goal. Or if you're really competitive, come here to fight me, and then we'll see what happens. Emily Animates, hey, welcome. I'm glad to see you. How are you doing today? Gotcha Trainer says, oh Logan, that's where you catch the main series legendary. Where did you get the name Nirth Panther? Says Joey. So, yeah, I'm from Norway, and so English is not my native language. It's actually Norwegian, And so I used to be really, really bad in English. And around sixth grade, people were starting to get these like online names and like profiles and things, and I didn't have that. And so one day walking home, I was wondering like, what would be a cool name? And then I was very fascinated by the th sound because it's so difficult to pronounce for Norwegians for some reason. It's really difficult. And I had mastered saying the word birth, and somehow sixth grader as I was, I put together like I want a name for myself. It's going to be like a new birth on the internet for my character. And then every time I tell this, it's like, how, what was I thinking? But I basically put new birth of the insert character as my name. And at the time, I was playing in the forest. I was together with some friends, and basically we were fighters. We had like sticks and things, and then we had like a spirit animal, and mine was the panther. But I was really bad in English, so I misspelled it. I just wrote out the Norwegian word for it, and then that was it. New birth of a panther, panther, Nirth panther, and then yeah, that's it. I'm not the best at competitive Pokemon, to be honest. That's okay. If you're having yeah, you can challenge me and it'll be fine. When will you do Q&A? That is a good question. Maybe we can do like a 10-minute thing after the battle with Linus. How about that? Does that work? Lenu says, I'm pretty good at the battling side of competitive, but I can't build teams to save my life. I feel like building teams is half the work though. Like, you have to plan out the different counters for things, and then yeah. Daniel, are you racist? I don't know. No. No, I think it's stupid. Carson says, I've never battled you before. Can I battle next? I'm not trying to make it sound like I'm begging. I've just never battled you and want to see how good my team is against yours. I appreciate that, Carson. I've seen you in the chat now, so I have you in the back of my mind, but I do have Linus, and then I'm currently battling Bart, and so yeah, there are a lot of people who want to battle here, so we'll have to see what happens with that. This is part of what makes this really difficult, because at some point I just had to make an up next like this, because I end up promising battles for more people than I can battle, and that's not good. So just look out for the up next, and then we'll see what happens. Same dude, my teams get absolutely decimated by fire types. Yeah, it's good to have a good balance there somehow. I think I'm getting outplayed. That's not good. Emily says, breeding for competitive mons is a nightmare for me. Maybe they'll come out with a simulator somehow in Sword and Shield. I think that would be cool. Can you explain that a little better? Explain what? Was that a question to me, or... If you want to ask a question directly at me, I do appreciate if you just tag me, because it makes it a lot easier to understand what's going on. What Pokemon has he got? I think he just has a lot of fire types. Oh, he used Taunt. Okay. Changing plans. Wait, does that mean he's just waiting for me to, like, move? I don't know. Maybe he has hidden power fire. That could be it. Thunder Wave. It doesn't affect Cookie. Cloud 1. I don't think anyone of his Pokemon can take this. Maybe Nihilego. It's fun to bring a Rotom Heat. It's so powerful with a choice specs, max special attack, and overheat. It's just burning whatever it can come across. Like even 4 times resisted hits take a lot of damage. Yeah, Nihilego. Let's see how much this does. At least half. Yeah. Okay. My Lunala doesn't obey what I do. What do I do? I think... I don't remember if it's exclusively to the Pokemon that you have traded in the recent games, but it's definitely linked to the level of your Lunala. It's probably too high based on the gym badges that you have, so you just have to get a couple more gym badges, and then it should be good. Nihilego is the Snapchat Pokemon? Yeah, maybe so. Mine was traded. That may be it. So you just have to look on your trainer profile, and maybe you can look it up online, but there are like criteria for like how many levels a Pokemon can be in yeah, so if you have 5 gym badges, you may have Pokemon up to level 60 or something like that. I think actually I can do Aqua Jet another time and do some more damage. Psychic, that's not gonna do too much. It's non-stab. Yeah, that's good. That's funny. Nugget Man, hey! Welcome to the live stream. Hunt Hustle says, I'm shiny hunting Giratina in Gen 4. LOL, please help, it's 9 day. No, it's day 9. Good luck with your shiny hunt, I hope that works out for you. I know the odds in Pokemon Platinum is a little higher than recent games, but how did he move first? That made no sense. Or did he do Thunder Wave? I thought he did Thunderbolt. No, he must have done Thunder Wave. That's good. I have Facade. I'm gonna go play Mario 2. I'll still watch. I understand, Joey. Hope that'll be fun for you. I've tried to find a shiny Bagon for an hour and a half and no luck. Gacha trainer. Well, good luck with that, but shiny Bagons are rare, so it's just to keep going and see if you can find one. I don't think I'm faster, so I'm just gonna do Aqua Jet. Bazinga. Nirth can't promise battles, give him time. So if you have requested a battle, it's on my battle list. And so, yeah, when you see the up next there is empty, that either means that I'm about to finish up, but I'll let you know that in advance. We've been live now for an hour, so it's at least going for another hour, and then yeah, it's just like I don't want to end up promising more battles than I can have, so I just prefer having one up next at a time. Alright, let's see if Cookie can do some work here. Frank Green says, I traded a legendary and got a shiny Charms Red. I don't really know what that means. Okay, so I think Overheat is just a good move overall. Maybe I could have used Volt Switch. No, this is gonna burn it. It avoided. No, it's not good. I'm not faster, so maybe this is a bad sacrifice, but I really want my Rotom. Oh, you got a shiny Charmander? That's cool. Thunderous has Prankster. I know Crystal, but I thought somehow that Thunderous was using Thunderbolt, and so it made no sense to me. But I think it was Thunderwave somehow. I just didn't look fully. What's your favorite music from Pokemon? All gens? I think actually it's one of these themes coming up next. Oplucid City. Whoa. Oplucid City I really like. This version of Oplucid City is one of my favorite themes of all time inside of Pokemon games. Oh goodness, I don't have a charger. Give me 2 seconds. I hope that didn't do anything to the battle. Nope. Oh, that's good. Alright. My favorite Pokemon is Psyduck. What is yours? Alright, we're getting into Q&A territory. That's good. Actually, Masuda's favorite Pokemon is also Psyduck. Haha! Hey Flipside, welcome to the live stream. Happy Easters. Is Metagross Hyper Beam good? Metagross is a physical attacker mostly because of its high special attack. No, attack stat. So I wouldn't recommend Hyper Beam on it. Let's see if this Shadow Sneak can do some damage. Happy Easters, everyone. Woohoo. Singular Math says, hi, you probably don't remember me. You said last time that you would never come back. What happened? What was the first shiny you caught? My first shiny that I caught was Shiny Aeron. There's actually a video on it on the channel of me catching a shiny Aeron. And Yeah, it was in Pokemon X. In Gen 3, Metagross actually often use Grass Knot to deal with Swampert. Yeah, I suppose it's not exclusively physical, but at least not Hyper Beam, I think. I think to give up a turn to use a non-stab move like that, that's special. Joey says, I have no shinies, I have no time to hunt, and don't have the charm thing. Which games are you playing? Some games have methods that you can use that will make it so that... oh snap, it's super fast. I forgot about that. That's not good. And then it's gonna use Baton Pass or something. The best way to get fast battle points is the Mantine Surf feature. Definitely, then that was said by Nicholas. Hey, congrats, anime, that's good. This is a bad switch, but I just have no other options. I hope that he'll do high jump kick. Singular Math says, the reason why was because of autocorrect, and there's this other guy who live streams, but he isn't live yet. I mean, like, nowhere near live until like 7. I'm just gonna spend some time. Autocorrect? I understand. Flare Blitz? Don't take me out, Mr. Blaziken. Oh, that'll take recall damage. I'm rid of this high jumper. Christian says, yeah, I ain't doing this. I understand. Oh, I'm just gonna turn it off. That's a good idea, Singular Mouth. I was surprised too, because I feel like you're one of the people that I remember that comes back, and then you said, I'm just not gonna come anymore, and I was like, okay. Crystal says, for each box full in Pokemon Bank, you get 0.1 battle points a day? Really? Is that how it works? No wonder I get no battle points. Is that true, Crystal? That's so broken. I've never heard that before. My Metagross moveset is Hammer Arm, Ice Punch, Meteor Mash, and Psychic. I think you could change out Psychic to Zen Headbutt, but maybe a special type move like that is good sometimes? I don't know. Undella Town? Maybe so? Yep. You're right, very right about that. So you have Omega Ruby or Alpha Sapphire? No, I sold those games. Not because they were bad, but just because I had a period where I just sold everything to finance like the computer and everything, so. What moveset should my Mega Caesar have? I need recommendations. Defog is a good one. Bullet Punch, Swords Dance, and Bug Bite. Maybe Aerolace, that works too. Shoot, sorry, I thought you said higher. Oh, Roost is another good move. That's very true. I just want a good opinion so I can make it through the league. Yeah, I understand. Autocorrect is ruining people's lives. I think you should try this keyboard called SwiftKey or something similar. It's pretty good, and basically what it does is that you type something, you can click one of 3 alternatives. One is the exact thing that you wrote, and then 2 recommendations for yeah, just alternative words / spellings. And then you can just click through it, and it's very good. And I'm getting beaten here. I think Bart did a good job with the battle. And so he has a Tapu Lele left, maybe? I don't know. I think Volt Switch is my best alternative. Psyshock. You threw your cartridge away? Like, intentionally, or what does that mean? Frank Green says, what's your favorite starter in Pokemon Ultra Sun Moon? Oh no. The overheat would have taken out Ramen. I can't switch because of my choice specs. I think Bart is winning. Well, I didn't throw it away, I gave it away. Well, maybe someone got a very good gift that they were happy with, so you never know. Joey says, I've never gotten rid of a game. Can be good if you need some money, but thank you so much for the battle, Bart. That was really good. Good game. Good effort on the win. And I am wondering if I should now take a 2-minute break. And then after that, I think we should do some Q&A. And then we can do the battle with Linus. Is that okay with you, Linus? Because I think a short 2-minute break would be a good thing. And then we can feature some art. Alright, so I'm back, and yeah, let's see here. Water breaks is flip side. Lanús, if your Pokemon is lower than 50, it won't adjust it. Yeah, you have to have it, well, I think that depends on the game mode in game. I don't remember. So I feel like some games increase them. Bullet Punches says, how many battles have there been so far? I think actually what we're going to do today is we're going to do Linus next, and then we'll do you Bullet Punches, and I think we'll see what happens. Usually a battle takes 10 to 20 minutes, so it's 45 minutes left. We'll see what happens with that, but yeah. Yay, Lanús, your drawing got shown. Oh no, wait, it did. Yeah, it did, Lanús, yeah. So Pokemon trainer John says, who wants to trade, whoa. Yeah, you can head over to the Discord server. We do have a Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire chat there. Singular Mouth says, I was just about to say that the microphone was off, and then you turn it on. Yeah, I look at the volume level here when I speak. What motivated you to upload Pokemon content? Thank you for the question, Mr. Bullet Punches, or Miss Bullet Punches, who knows? It was actually, if you go back on the channel, and like do, what is it called, like oldest first, you'll see that the first video on this YouTube channel was how to get Glaceon, and it was actually because I was sent a message by one of my friends who were playing Pokemon X, and he didn't know how to evolve his Eevee into Glaceon, and so I was thinking, I had been making videos together with some friends for about half a year, something like that, 9 months, and we had an old channel where we did free running, but it just didn't work out at some point. People weren't all that interested anymore in making videos, and then I was still interested in making videos, and so I decided I'll put together a different channel with my username, NIRTHEART, which initially was actually a Minecraft username, and then I made the YouTube channel. I made the How to Get Glaceon video, uploaded it, sent him to it. I sent the video to my friend, and then he was happy. Let's see here. I was interested in asking you, if you were to pick one creator that's not me, who is your favorite content creator on YouTube? Lanús says, can I have my battle in about half an hour? That sounds good, Lanús. That works. We'll do that, and then I think our battle then will be the last thing we do in the live stream, Lanús. Frank Green says, what's your favorite starter ever? I think that's Turtwig. I don't think any Pokemon can compete with Turtwig. Maybe it's Chimchar, Bulbasaur, Pikachu. No, it's Turtwig. I got Pokemon Diamond when I was like 10, and Sinnoh is the best region, so yeah, that's that. Thank you for the question. What is your favorite Pokemon starter? We're getting to it here. Pokemon trainer John says, who would win Blastoise, Venusaur, or Charizard? I think Charizard, and the reason for that is Mega Charizard Y brings sunlight, and it can use Overheat on Venusaur and Solar Beam on Blastoise, and I think that pretty much settles it. Spicy Sombrero says, "Oi, can you get more than one shiny stone per game in Ultra Moon?" Yes, Pokepalago. Flip side, it's been a patron for 26 months, which means push-ups. A lot of push-ups. If you're a patron, or if you would like to become one, you may do so during the live stream now. I'll do push-ups for you. Let's do the camera. Let's get this going. Yeah, and you can see I've upgraded since last time. I'm now sitting on a pillow, so that's nice. It was 26, so let's see how this goes. I just have to adjust my belt and then we will get to it. That was 20. And 26. Whew. Thank you, Flipside, for being a patron for 26 months. That's crazy. And my breath went out of me, but I did it. Flipside says demonetized for heavy breathing. Oh. Let's get back into the Q&A. Let's see here. Frank Green says his favorite starter is Rowlet. Joe Spa is back. Sinclair Mouth says, I don't feel like battling. I'm not all about that stuff. Besides, I'm shiny hunting Rug and Vola. Good luck with that. Is that a cucumber termos? I think it's a fancy green wood imitation. Could be a cucumber though. It is what, 90% water anyway? What is the easiest way to get a shiny? Is it chaining or hatching? If you fish chain in Pokemon X or Y, you get some insanely easy shinies. Shiny Pokemon. Look up a video on that on YouTube and you'll be blown. I think it can be something like 1 in 20, something crazy. Yeah. Singular Mouth says, yeah, I heard that joke before here on this channel. It's just one of those things that is repeated every month. So, yeah. Frank Green says, what's the easiest way to get a shiny? Is it chaining or hatching? Yeah, just to answer that, it is to do some fish chaining in Pokemon X or Y. And you can also try to do some catch combo shenanigans in Pokemon Let's Go. In Viridian Forest, there can be a total of 20 people who what am I saying? Oh, those push-ups. In Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, in Viridian Forest, there can be 20 Pokemon spawning at any given time, which means that if you run back and forth out of the forest back in, you can get a lot of encounters within a very short amount of time. And so if you have a plus 31 catch combo and you have a shiny charm and you have a lure activated, you can probably get a shiny within half an hour or something like that. Bullet Punches asks favorite movie. My favorite movie is actually Monte Cristo, and it's the 2002 version of it. Because there are many versions, and I think that just has a really cool like progress in the story, and I feel like I don't know how realistic it is, but I think the film is very good at establishing the the framework of how things are like supposed to be in this film, like what are things that can happen and cannot happen. And so yeah, I just think it is very good at establishing like what the clear problem is in the film, and then it just plays with the rules that it established in the beginning of the film, and it's just a very good film. So if you're interested in adventure, a little bit of romance, and some just general like philosophy questions that is packed in a movie, then I think I would recommend that too. What is your favorite game of all time? I think maybe Pokemon Heart Gold, Soul Silver, or Ocarina of Time. Very like typical games to say, but yeah. What's the easiest way to get a shiny? Yeah, I did that. I was playing Ultra Sun and my first encounter was a Zubat and it was shiny. That's awesome. Special attackers or physical attackers? You need them both. But I have a tendency to like special attackers more. Hydreigon, Togekiss, Rotom, Espeon. Yeah. I love Mario Galaxy, that's good. What's your favorite Pokemon type? Mine is Ice and Water. I think it's Flying actually, even though I've said Fairy for a long time. Is there going to be more battles? There are going to be 2 more battles. One against the Bullet Punches, maybe we can get to that right away. And then, yeah, so if you're online here, Bullet Punches, we can do a battle. I don't think I see you here. Bullet Punches. You're Tech. No, I can see you. So if you see me, Bullet Punches, you can send me a battle request now. Not a battle request, but you can like invite me to a battle inside the game. I'm too busy playing Pokemon X to battle, and we just made it to Kanto. No, Kalos, Lumos Town. Frank Green says, do you like Zelda games? Actually, when I was in 8th grade, I had never tried a Zelda game like for real. Like I had tried Minish Cap for the Game Boy, but yeah, I didn't consider myself a Zelda fan. And then I figured, I feel like being a Zelda fan is pretty cool. So I got Skyward Sword upon release, and then I got Ocarina of Time, and I just really yeah, I just really liked the games. And then with Ocarina of Time, the first time I played it, it was like, oh, whatever. And I actually didn't beat Ganon. I had to ask my neighbor to help me with it, and then that was it. I put the game off for a little while. And then actually what happened was a year later or so, I decided, oh hey, it's summertime, let me just like play through Ocarina of Time again. And somehow the story, the second time, connected with me in a very special way, and it became my favorite game for many years, and it was just a very cool experience overall. And so, yeah, Zelda is awesome. And now with Breath of the Wild, like I got it when I bought my Switch a year and a half ago, and yeah, like Breath of the Wild, it's, some people have said that the overworld is a little empty, but honestly it feels a bit more realistic that way, because like if the game was just packed with things everywhere, then that's one thing. But I just felt like the concept of a Zelda game that's open world, you can go wherever you want, you can go into a shrine if you want, you can like fly down with your little like parachuter and good things. And so I felt that Breath of the Wild in itself as a Zelda game was good enough to justify the whole purchase of the Switch. And so I can definitely recommend that as well. My favorite Zelda is Wind Waker. I did play that for a little while, but I don't know if I got to appreciate that to its full extent. I know it's a very popular game. Ocarina of Time rated E for everyone, even with redeads inside of it. Yeah, that's weird, the whole skeleton thing. Good luck, have fun, thank you, bullet punches. I hope you'll have a good battle here. Joey says, I still don't have Breath of the Wild. You should consider it. It's a pretty good game. I was interested in doing a couple quiz questions just for fun. No reward this time, but I'm curious if any of you can remember, make a guess in the comment section about what theme is currently playing. It's a town somewhere. Maybe I mentioned that a recent generation just started playing here with the music, but what is this theme currently played in the background of this live stream? You're bad at Zelda games, singular mouth? Just take some practice. Redeads are terrifying. I know! And they make like these brrr sounds too, and it's not cool. Fourth gen, I suppose? It changed town. It is in Kalos. Oh, it's a Z move. What am I doing? I don't think this is one of the Z moves that are painful for the algorithm, but yeah, let's see here. The hand in the toilet. It's from Kalos. It's Krell. That's true. Goats. That's also true. And Skarmory survived with 1 HP. Whirlwind. Oh no, don't do Charizard. Hitmontop. Ooh, that's perfect. That's perfect. Anime says, what did I miss? I've been gone for like 15 minutes. We did some Q&A, which may be of interest to you. But Rotom Wash. Does it have defog? Why do you censor Z moves? Yeah, it's not just copyright. It's like the whole live stream will get deleted, and I have a bad habit of not recording the live streams, so it basically just gets lost forever. So the first theme was Solar City, then it was Geosenge Town, and this is Shalar City. But I think maybe we would need a couple more questions for this quiz. Wait, why are they copyrighted? Basically, there is a trailer that is copyrighted, but the content there is just from the game. And so if you play the game and you live stream it, the YouTube algorithm will say, oh hey, this is the content from the trailer, and it's from the game, and then, yeah. I might suck at Zelda games, but holy god, Dark Souls is hell. And Cuphead, I downloaded that for the Switch. That's funny. Frank Green says, do you have any systems besides the Switch and the 3DS? I have this American original 3DS, then I have a new 3DS that's European. And then I have the original 3DS, it's also European. And then I recently bought a 2DS that's Japanese. I heard that Z-Move copyrighted stuff from a guy called Visually. I understand. It's a common problem. The problem is that it's like for bigger channels, they can apply for something that makes it so that if they get a claim, it has to be manually claimed, and then they pretty much avoid that whole automated problem. I don't like Visually. Yeah, let's not get onto the opinions and other creators thing. Yeah, so other systems besides the Switch. Not really. I just have my Switch, my 3DSs, my 2DS, and then my computer. I got the new 3DS and PS3. That's cool. You can actually get Castle Crashers on the PS3 and some cool Ratchet and Clank games, so I'd say it's a decent console. I'm just gonna go outside because I have nothing better to do. That's a good idea. Enjoy the sun, or the clouds, or the rain, or just the weather in general. I don't understand how I'm still alive. I've had my 2DS since 2013. It's pretty good and it's still working perfectly fine. No buttons. I can't go outside, it's pouring rain. Yeah, I feel like time zones and weather is a fun thing to talk about in the chat because it's different for everyone. I'm somewhat scared of this Pokemon, so I'm just gonna see if I can get rid of it. Plus I'm all memeable and quirky like that. But it's okay to go outside and take a walk or something when you have some spare time. I have respect for that. Joey Spa says, how have I been here for the entire stream without even leaving? It's a big question. It's like 95 degrees outside, so I stay away. That's hot. It's, I don't know what Fahrenheit is. It is 58 here. So quite the difference. I'm watching the snow get killed by the rain. Volt switch. Start Child number 1 says, can I battle you? So for today's live stream, the battle queue is now full. I'm currently battling Bullet Punches, I believe, and then I'm gonna do Linus, and then that'll be it for this live stream. But you may still enjoy the battles here, and you may also come back next weekend for some more battles. Frank Green says it's 66 degrees here. You live in Florida, that explains it. If you would like to get familiar with how to send a battle request, you may head over to the link that I just posted in the chat, and then that'll explain it in a good way for you. I live in Virginia. pretty good. I use Celsius because I'm in Canada. Woohoo! I can understand it. I know 68 Fahrenheit is 20 degrees Celsius, and then 32 is freezing, and then that's pretty much what I know. Goodness, that caught me off guard. That was not good. That was my whole strategy. I was gonna just take out his whole team with my Charizard, and then I don't have my Charizard anymore. Well, there goes my win condition. I don't think I can heal from that. That was too good. Star Child number 1, don't beg for a Pokemon. Play the game for yourself. You can have a good Pokemon. If you like some good Pokemon, maybe you can head over to our Discord server, NPC HQ, and then yeah, go to one of the trade chats and see if you can make some good trades with people. I need a Zoroark moveset. I'm trying a new team, and he is the star. Dark Pulse is a good one. Flamethrower, Taunt, and then I would recommend either a Life Orb or a Focus Sash on it, and then you can basically just like put it as the last Pokemon, and then it'll imitate the first Pokemon you sent? No, how is that? I think it will imitate the last Pokemon in your party, something like that, and then you can do some really crazy things with that. I just got so close to losing a battle to a Flabébé with my Froakie since it's the beginning of the game. That's funny. What good you chose Froakie? Greninja is pretty cool. Maybe if he will miss Meteor Mash or Zen Headbutt, I can Thunder Wave it and get some things going for me, and then maybe I can build up like a Beast Togekiss here with my Ancient Power, and maybe I can win, but I think this battle is pretty much done at this point. Ruben says, sup dude, hello to you, welcome to the live stream. Anime says, yeah, I'm rocking Gengar in the back. That's good. Usually you would like to do something like you want to have Zoroark out, and then you want to make it so that your opponent thinks that they gain an advantage if they're not careful enough with the fact that you have a Zoroark, and then they send a Pokemon out that's actually weak to Zoroark, but Zoroark is looking like a different Pokemon, and then you one-shot them and get an advantage. But yeah, that's my advice for that. Angelina, hello to you. Welcome to the live stream. You're saying I'm late, just woke up, which means that I don't know which time zone you're in, but maybe 9 hours ahead? No, behind? Or 6? 9 or 12? Something like that. Yeah, I know I usually start the live streams like 6 or 7, but it's like a weird time for me because like if I'm to do it so that people in the US can wake up to the live stream starting, then I basically have to live stream when I would like to eat dinner together with my girlfriend, so it's just like how to do that. Can I not join the Discord without an invite? Right, so if you need an invite, let's see here. Let me copy it from the bulletin. You can try this one. And I think that was it for the battle. Like, I got destroyed. Well played, Bullet Punches. I think you did pretty well in the battle. You think way too much when someone else has a Zoroark. I know, that in itself can be a distraction. I'm in the Discord? That's awesome, Joey. I'd play, but I don't have Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. If you have Sun and Moon, that works too. Awesome team, by the way. Thank you. Yeah, I thought your Pokemon were really good as well. The Boys says, awesome stream. Thank you very much. If Linus is back now, we could have a battle. He said in half an hour. And yeah, we got 17 minutes left of the live stream. So we'll see what happens with that. But I think maybe we can jump into here again. Do some more questions with you. Maybe I can ask you some questions. Maybe I can ask you what your first experience with Pokemon as a whole was. Like, did you watch the anime? Was that how you got introduced to Pokemon? Did you get a new video game? Did you get some Pokemon cards? What is your story like when it came to getting introduced to Pokemon? I'm interested in knowing. Joey says, my first experience was cards. I understand. Was it a popular thing on your school or something? I'm just lazy. It's already 11:46 here. That's crazy. That's late. I woke up at 6 today. It was the anime, it says anime. Well, that's funny. Which season, like which region was in the focus when you got introduced to the anime? Was it Sinnoh? Was it Hoenn? I remember that I started watching the anime around when Hoenn was a thing, but at that time they also did a lot of replays of Johto and Kanto, so I kind of got Johto and Kanto and Hoenn through the anime, and then my first game was Pokemon Diamond, and then I got all the games since then. So I actually have a strong, like, I've played all the games in all the regions, and so I don't have a single region that I dislike. I don't have all that many Pokemon that I dislike, but I do have a couple favorites, like Espeon here and my Pichu and my little Turtwig. Yeah. Anthony, thank you for the subscription. Or thank you for subscribing. Nicholas says, thanks, but I don't have a phone to verify. That is no problem. Please, if you were to send me the name of your username, I can figure that out. Or you can just send me an email to daniel@nirthpanther.net, and then I'll let you bypass the thing. Whoa, Crystal says, woohoo, I just found a shiny Latias. Was that in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, or in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire? I'm curious. Angelina says, my first experience was growing up with the games themselves. I fell in love with having your own little Pokemon grow up with you on your journey. That's a nice story. Did you also start with the Gen 4 games? Or which generation did you start with? Christian says, I saw the anime. I wanted it. My parents couldn't afford it, so they just bought me cards. Then last year for my birthday, I got a 2DS. I chose Ultra Sun. That's pretty cool. So Ultra Sun was your first ever Pokemon game? If that's the case, then I think you're pretty lucky. I think Ultra Sun is a pretty good game. And then having the 2DS, you can play all the generations. You can play all of them. You can buy the DS games for Sinnoh. You can buy the DS games for Unova. You can buy the 3DS games for Kalos. And you have played Alola. And then you can also get Hoenn on the 3DS. And you can buy the virtual console for Generation 1 with Pokemon Yellow and things. And you can do Pokemon Crystal, and so you just have all of them. The first generation? That's cool. That's cool. Like Kanto. Nick. Let me help you, Nick. Basically, we have a tendency to have people come back in when we block them, so we had to put up some extra security here. Wait, you said Nick what? Nick 78. Alright. You now have the NPC role, Nick. I think, yeah. You now have the NPC role, and don't worry about the phone verification. No problem. Then I got Ultra Moon, then X. Oh, Sun was your first game. Ultra Moon within 20 minutes of RNG abuse. That's crazy. That's awesome. I'm happy for you, Crystal. Did you nickname it? That's usually how it goes. Like, it's like, congrats. Did you nickname it? How long did it take? I think if somehow Linus won't come back within the next 10 minutes, I think that we should postpone the battle yet another week, and then I can start with Linus, and then the second he comes, he can come forth and have the battle, because he actually has a priority code, and then yeah, it just didn't work out like that. Tilly Woodley, hey, what do you think about the new film Detective Pikachu that is coming out? I think it's pretty exciting. I actually have a plan to watch it together with a friend in May when it comes out, so that'll be pretty exciting. I'm hoping that Pokemon somehow will get like a spark of popularity again, and then that it will fuel into Pokemon Sword and Shield, because yeah, it's just like, if you look at Warner Bros. YouTube channel, the trailer has like 50 something million views. It's insane. And let's see here, Detective, no, let's do Warner Bros. YouTube. It has an insane amount of views, and it happened in 3 months. Let's see here, sort by most popular. It is currently the 6th most popular trailer or video on the whole Warner Bros. Pictures official YouTube channel with 7 million subscribers. The Hobbit Ed Sheeran cover song, not a cover, but Ed Sheeran song is 99 million, and then you have another film, and then a Lego thing, and then yeah, basically they have 99, 87, 73, 70, 62, and then the Pokemon Detective Pikachu trailer is at 59. And I know that in January, February, it had 56 million views. And so it's gonna be a popular film to see. I hope that it's really good and that people will start talking a lot about it after it's been released. So we'll see what happens with that, but yeah, I'm excited. What's your opinion on Alolan Persian? I think it looks weird. I don't like the chubby thing of it. Though Alolan Meowth is pretty cool. I love the look of the new Pikachu music. Oh, movie. I understand. Logan Merks says hello. Hello to you and welcome to the live stream. We've been going live now for 1 hour and 52 minutes. And so, Lanús, send me battle requests. We're getting a little tight on the schedule. I want to keep them to 2 hours. Let's see here. Angelina says, what do you think about Pokemon Let's Go? They are really good games, and I certainly think that they are a really good first set of Pokemon games on the Switch. I think that they captured the spirit of Pokemon in a lot of ways in that game. Like, you wander around and you feel like you're on an adventure. You have Pokemon following behind you. When you walk around in a forest or in the waters, surfing on a Lapras or something, you can see Pokemon just like roaming around, and I really like that. The catching mechanic didn't bother me too much. That it was not wild battles, though I do look forward to the wild battles again in Pokemon Sword and Shield. And yeah, I felt like the balance between trainer battles and catching Pokemon was good. And it was really fun to shiny hunt in the games. I like the graphics. I think what could have been better was probably the characters. I didn't really like playing as the character. I think having some more clothes, character customization would be cool and preferable. And the battle system was also disappointing. So that's why we're doing it in Ultra Sun here. I have some Pokemon that are under level 50, but that's okay. I don't know you were waiting for me anyway. I'm sorry. Don't worry about it, Linus. I think your Pokemon will be increased to level 50 if we do normal rules. Isn't that right? Thank you. It's a Turtwig plush that I bought on the Pokemon Center in Japan. It's very soft. They won't. I understand. And then I bought this Sleepy Espeon. It's super cute. Look at this. One of the rule sets does though. Alright, I'll look out for it. I think it's the set all to level 50. All Pokemon will be set to level 50 in normal rules. I think all will be. I think this is how it goes in these games. Let's just try. It should state it. Oh, I'm not in my 3DS here. There we go. Angelina says, I beat the game, but I missed the wild battles. I don't like the way of gaining experience. It's so hard for me because my arm gets tired of trying to catch a Chansey all day. That's definitely true. Getting some experience can be rough in that way, though if you do have the proper setup of strategies and things, then I guess it works out in a way. But I definitely think if they were to implement some sort of level 80 or 90 wild Pokemon that you could battle and then gain a lot of experience or something like that by battling, I think that would be pretty cool. Bullet Punches says, your Klefki had a good moveset. Usually the point of Klefki is set up light screen, set up reflect, and then get taken out. And then I have 7 turns of double protection. And then in case I have a spare turn, I use Toxic or Foul Play. Because the point is that the Klefki is supposed to be taken out so that I have more, I have a free switch in, and I have more defense for my other Pokemon. So Linus here has a Nihilego, a Gyarados, a Gliscopod, a Tapu Koko, a Mamoswine, and Mushroom Head. I don't remember the name. I need to study all. I gotta go. Have a nice afternoon, morning, night, says Christian. Thank you so much for coming to the live stream, and I wish you good with your studies. And so I actually use a different team here now. Don't reveal my moveset. Plus, as cheesy as it sounds, I miss being able to pet all Pokemon. That's true, the Pokemon and Me feature I wonder if that's coming back to Pokemon Sword and Shield. Do you think that there will be any new evolutions for Sword and Shield? Good luck, Linus. I wish you a good battle. But thank you so much for the good questions and yeah, just would you call them chat messages maybe, Angelina? Whoa. It's a Mamoswine? I think it's gonna do Stealth Rocks. Linus says, I've battled Daniel quite a few times, but never won. Hopefully that changes today. Wait, you've never won against me? Why is that? Uh-oh. Earthquake. Never won. I understand. Why is it that you never won? I feel like we've had so many battles that you must have won at least one time. Angelina says, that's a good question. I have no clue, but I'm so excited to find out if there is new evolutions. And no problem. I hope that there will be a flying type evolution. That would be epic. I would like to see a dragon type and a ghost type. You're just too strong. Goodness. Shelby says, what are you doing with that Turtwig, boy? I'm just petting it. Real nicely. Yeah, I'm squeezing it a little bit. It's nice to hold. Joey Spa says, I want a ghost evolution. Ghost Eevee. That would be epic. It looked like it was bouncing off your head. Is I doing this? Oh yeah, I don't know. It's a crazy Turtwig. It has the answers, not me. I'm fascinated by how focused this webcam gets when it's so close. I think this was well worth the dollars. I like that crazy baby. Oh, I like that crazy baby. Yeah, I like the video. Maybe this will take him out. Yup. Go! Turtwig is adorable. I know, I agree. I fully agree. It's got a little twig on its head. It's got some dirt on its back. And it's a good starter. Oh, you're in the first gym in Pokemon X? That's good. You should do all your live streams with all your buddies from now on. Definitely. We got Snorlax hiding in the corner. Same with Pumpkaboo. Got a special Eevee with flowers. A regular Eevee that I got from Shelby. And there's a Pikachu that is actually Shelby's. But she wanted me to have it, I think. And then it's a Bulbasaur, Pichu, Sleepy Espeon, and Chimchar. And then the star himself. Turtwig. And Togepi. Angelina says, I miss Jirachi. What Pokemon do you miss most, Daniel? That Latios forced a Master Ball out of me. Oh yeah, go Linus. Goodness. I'm glad you got it, Crystal. And then Twig is cool. I don't know what you mean by miss Pokemon the most. Like, since we've been playing Pokemon Let's Go, and since there have only been Kanto Pokemon, or what do you mean by that? Snorlax and Pumpkaboo are definitely mine. Yes, they are. And the Eevee, with the flowers. It outspeeds me? Oh yes, it's a Mega Lopunny. Got a Beast Boost. Oh, since Let's Go. Togekiss for sure. And Turtwig. And Espeon? I think Espeon is starting to become my favorite, but... Yeah, I was saying your Pokemon plushes first, and then I went over to say that I got the Eevee from you. And then, yeah, I don't know. We got it. That is one really fast Lopunny. Oh, yes. Or were mine at one point anyway. I know. You gave me the Bulbasaur, and the Pichu, and the Togepi, and the Pikachu, and the Eevee. You gave me all of them, pretty much. Shiinotic, it's called. I just remembered. But yeah, since Let's Go, I look forward to... Yeah, just use all the Pokemon. I feel like Pokemon is not just the 151. It's like all these other guys, and... Yeah, that's a good question. Good question. I wonder if you can find a wild Togepi somewhere in an egg. That makes no sense. But like, if you can receive an egg yet again of Togepi or Viola or something like that. Just to like really, really make it obvious that Sinnoh is right around the corner. It says surprise, and I know that if you knock it behalf 50%, it'll switch out. And so that works out for me. Thanks again, Daniel. Now I'm taking trade of my shiny Corsola and the shiny chat. No problem, Nicholas. I hope that works out for you with the chat. Vixen, hey to you. Welcome to the live stream. The anime says, I once found a shiny Zizor. I full swiped it, did 1 damage at the end. No! Did you mess it up? That's not good. Lunu says, as someone completely obsessed with Unova, I was not happy with Let's Go. I can understand that, but basically Let's Go pulled a Unova on Unova itself. When Unova came around, none of the other Pokemon were possible to be obtained until late game, and that was not fun. Now I'm gonna start playing my 2DS again thanks to you. Go do it, Joey. It's a good game. Wow, good game. Thank you so much for the battle, Lanus. That was a lot of fun. I think because of all the waiting and all the mess, you can keep your priority code. We'll do that some other time. And then that was actually a good question that I'll have to consider. But I think the way that I'll do it is that I'll do the up next, and then yeah, I'll just... Just do it like that. So if you use the priority code and it says up next, you'll be after the up next. Crystal says, you're definitely getting stronger, Linus. Good battle, both of you. I think I had a lot of luck with the Lopunny. Linus says, I was so surprised that your Mega Lopunny outsped my Choice Scarf Nihilego. Maybe you have to look into your Nihilego stats. Isn't it base 80 in speed? Or actually you should check out if it's Choice Scarf after all. Because that doesn't sound right. No, base 103 is Nihilego. With Choice Scarf, that is definitely faster than my Lopunny. So I would look at your Nihilego and see if you actually have a... Yeah, just see if you actually have a Choice Scarf. I don't think you had. That made no sense. Or maybe it's just a really bad Nihilego. I'm going to... Oh, you're playing against Viola in Pokemon X? That's pretty good. Its speed IV is not 31. Is it a speed nature? Oh wait, it was specs. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I think it would have to be something like a negative speed nature and some really bad IVs for that to be possible, but yeah. We had a lot of battles today. I think we had 5 battles. Something like that. It's a lot of fun. And we just made it to Alola and are listening to the Iki Town theme currently. Jay Lawson says, how can I battle? That is a very good question. And the answer to that is, you can head over to this website right here. It's no, not go there. That's our Discord server. You can go there if you want, but I wanted to send you like that. I hope that wasn't loud on you. We have some gravel right outside our place here. Bullet Punches says, the Q&A sections are fun. Definitely. I agree. Lenu says, sorry I kept you all waiting so long. At least you got a good Q&A out of it. No problem. We are 12 minutes past, or 10, the 2-hour mark. I think I've been able to keep these live streams so well to 2 hours the past times now that I think it's okay. I'll have a minute or two to settle the live stream, answer some final questions, and then we'll meet again next week. Joey says, I love the Q&A. That's awesome. I'm very glad to hear that. I made a push-up page. I made a Q&A page. And yeah, I look forward to developing this concept of having different sections or segments of the live stream in the future, but I think this is a good start. What I would like to do in the future is to do this actually, and do quiz, and then have 3 questions that I'll like type out and post in the chat here, and then do something like if you get all 3 right, or if you get the last one right, then I can give away some battle tickets and yeah, maybe even some keychains. We'll see about that. But Bullet Punches says, happy Easters, everyone. Happy Easter. Hope that you'll have a good weekend. Yeah, here's the question. Do you have golden syrup in Norway? I have no idea. I don't know. I wonder if that's some translation thing. Let's see here. Gyllen syrup. A thick syrup with a buttery aroma made from cane sugar. Yeah, if it's just normal, like liquid sugar, then yeah. I feel like that's a common thing to put on like waffles or pancakes or something. It might just be a British thing then. Yeah, I just don't know if it's called golden syrup. I think it's just called syrup here. We're kind of not so creative with our names, but I think this is where I would like to mark the end of the live stream. Thank you so much for coming. If you're watching the replay, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you found the Q&A section or the segment or session or what you would call it interesting. I hope that you liked the battles. I interacted a lot with the chat today. We got some great questions from Angelina, Linus, Bullet Punches. We just had a good Shelby. Woohoo. We had a good time here. And yeah, you're very welcome to come back next weekend or to watch the replays. That's up to you. And yeah, have a good weekend and have a good week. Thank you for coming.